everyone, how are you guys doing? Today I have my birthday beauty haul to share with you all. I have my birthday on June 4th, and so usually, per typical me, I ask for some makeup. And I also bought some stuff myself. It's not anything like major. This isn't like a huge haul by any means. I ended up spending a lot of money on like clothes and some other necessities, but this is just sort of like the beauty makeup-y bits that I picked up that I thought you guys would enjoy seeing me haul. So let's just get right on into it. First thing I'm going to talk about is some stuff that I picked up at Sephora. I got this by default because it was my birthday. This is this year's Sephora's birthday gift. It's from Fresh, and it's the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser and the Rose Face Mask. So I don't currently have the products in here. I have been using them. I haven't used the face cleanser yet. I keep on forgetting that I have it, but I have used the mask once, and I do really enjoy the mask. I know it's very expensive, so I'm not like completely sold on it. Like, I don't know if it did enough for my skin for like the $70 that it is, but it is nice to be able to try such a luxurious high-end product for free. So I actually really do like this year's birthday gift. I like it a lot more than last year. Last year, they were like products that I already had, so I am quite pleased with this. Next thing that I got were the Beauty Blender Micro Minis. I have not tried these before, or I guess I've used them from like friends and stuff, but I myself have not owned these before. And I just know, like, I'm just somebody who, when it comes to like my under eye concealer, even though I can use just something like this and it works fine, I do kind of like the idea of being able to use these. But I keep on forgetting that I have them. I've had these for a couple of days now, and I have not used them yet, even though I've done my makeup for the past couple of days. So I don't know what that's all about. But I will put these right next to my other Real Technique sponge so that I know to use them and test them out and tell you guys what I think. I got a Bite lipstick. They've released some new shades. Some of them are limited edition. This one is not. However, this is like the color I have been searching my entire life for. So I am obsessed with like gray tone plummy shades, but I feel like some of them are so gray and so like ghoulish almost on the lips. Like, I'm just not really into that look all the time on myself. I will wear it because I mean, I'll wear, as you guys will see, or like blue lipstick, but this is just like the perfect color that I've been searching for forever. I used to try to cocktail different lip colors to make this shade, and then Bite released these, and this is one of their newly reformulated amuse-bouche, however we pronounce that. I know I'm totally butchering that, lipsticks. So I have not tried this formulation before, so I just thought, you know, like, it's the perfect color. I haven't tried one of these lipsticks before. Let's just do it. I will say that this little sucker is expensive, so even just like swatching it breaks my heart because this is a $26 lipstick and it's not particularly big. Like, if I am to swivel this all the way up, I mean, for $26, I don't feel like that's a whole lot of product. However, because the shade is like so perfect, exactly what I've wanted for so long, I think that I am willing to sacrifice a little bit of my bank account for this. But that is the shade right there. I am just like, oh, I'm just so in love with it. It's just like the perfect lavender gray, but it's not too gray, it's not too beige, it's not too purple, because I have a similar shade. It's from NARS. It's called Dominique, and I thought that that was going to be the perfect one, but that one, at least on me, shows up very purple. This is just like perfect. It has enough gray to kind of balance it out. So I really like that. The next product I picked up, I talked about a little bit on my Snapchat, because this is actually like round 2. I first got the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Who's Zoomin' Who, which is literally like the color of my dress that I have on right now. But the formulation on that was so awful. I'm not saying that all of those liquid lipsticks are like that. I would be curious to maybe try a different shade and see if that helps. But even reading reviews online, I think Temptalia gave that shade like a D-. So I just should have researched before I purchased it. I didn't. I just saw the shade and was like zooming in on it like I need that. But I got it in the mail and I tried it on and I was like, this is not working. But I still really wanted a blue lipstick, which if you want a blue lipstick, holy cow, you gotta go to like extreme measures to try to find one of these. But Kat Von D has one. It's her liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Echo. I have swatched this and worn it. Like I said, I've done it on my Snapchat. Be sure you guys follow me there because I do post a lot of different beauty stuff, and that is down below, by the way. But yeah, I do really enjoy this. I think that it's not like as opaque first swipe as the Too Faced one is, but it doesn't like peel off and like start to like, it literally just kind of like peels off, and you go to like sip something, it gets all over the drink. You feel like you're just eating your lipstick away. It was just the weirdest thing, and this doesn't do that. This is more like a true liquid lipstick formulation. The color, like I said, it needs built up just a little bit more. It also is slightly more muted than the Too Faced one is, but honestly, like Sephora has like 2 2, 3 blue lipsticks, and I wanted it in liquid lipstick formulation. So this was as close as I could get, and I am very happy with it, and I definitely need to like wear it all day somewhere. The next product I received is from Stila. I got this from a friend who was very, very kind, and she knew me so well to get me some makeup. And this is one of their lip and cheek stains. This is the Pomegranate Crush shade. I have another one of these. I have it and it's like a pink color. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but if you guys have been with me for a long time, you know that I used to be obsessed with these, like these little like lip and cheek things. I really like these for the lips because they are an easy way to just get like a sheer kind of stain. If you like that effect, if you like the effect of like a true stain where it's just like nice and kind of juicy and it really sets on your lips and it's there all day, but it's not like full opaque color, there's just like a little bit of translucency to it, then this is really nice. I would swatch this, but this would totally stain my hand. So that is the color there. It's very true. I would say that it's probably, it shows up more red than purple. It kind of looks like a little bit purpley here. And in the tube, it definitely does, but it goes on slightly more red, but it's a super pretty color. I think that I will definitely be using this on my lips. These smell amazing. They last all day. They're just good products. And honestly, these sort of like lip and cheek products, there's very few of these left on the market because they're not like super popular right now, but they're kind of fun. The next product that I picked up is from Hourglass, and this is one of their ambient lighting powders, which, shocker, I have not tried yet. I have tried and like kicked myself to get one of these for the longest amount of time, but for me, like the price tag, I could just never justify like an almost $50 powder. I'm not a big powder person. I have kind of dry skin, so powder is usually like not my thing. Even though I do enjoy a good powder and I have a lot of powder, I'm fine using like a drugstore one, or like I have my Urban Decay HD one, which I love. I've just always had other options. But I decided when I was in Sephora, I was like, okay, this is a product that I've like heard a lot about, that I talk a lot about, that I feel like I just actually need to try. So I got this in the shade Dim Light. This is more of just like the skin tone color. So I've been using this to set my face. I have it on today. I can tell, I mean, I've had my makeup on now for about like 8-9 hours. I am obviously getting a little bit more shiny, but I don't think that this is supposed to be mattifying. But when you put it on the skin, it is seriously so beautiful. I mean, it just has like the most gorgeous sheen to it. It's not shimmery. It's not like a highlighter per se. I don't think you could use this as a highlighter because you wouldn't get anything out of it. But it just makes your skin look glowy and radiant. And I think that for people like myself that have drier skin, having a powder like this that just does have that reflective property to it is more beneficial than something that's just like flat and matte. So I do really like this. They have another one, I think it's called Mood Light. It's like the prettiest pinky. That one's a little bit more shimmery, a little bit more highlighter-esque. So if I ever want to go back for another one, I think that I'm gonna get that one. But this was like a good one just to like start. So if you're like my skin tone or similar, this is a great one to pick up just to see if you like it. And Sephora does now carry this in like a smaller little size that I think is $22. So it's a slightly cheaper way for you to pick it up, but I went for the big bad boy. And then next I have a product that I'm super excited about because I haven't bought anything from NARS in a long time. And this is the NARS, it's limited edition, so I am gonna keep this because I think that this is kind of cool. But it's one of their, shoot, what are these called? Dual Intensity, I think that's it. Dual Intensity blushes, and this is in the shade Sexual Content. You gotta love NARS's names, but I just think this packaging is so cute. Like, I have a little place in my makeup drawers where I just keep cute packaging, so I'm definitely gonna put this aside because I think that it's nice. But yeah, this is just, like I said, one of their Dual Intensity blushes. There is the name on the back, so you guys can get a better look at that. First of all, we got a magnetic closure. Heck yeah, I love that. That's one thing that actually I was surprised with the Bite lipstick. This sounds like the cheapest feeling packaging ever. Like for $26 lipstick, I would have expected a lot more out of that for packaging wise. The formulation is stellar, don't get me wrong, but I love it. Like this is, you know, like a $40 blush, so I kind of like when there's more presentation put into it. I still have the little NARS film over it because I've not used this yet. I've been trying to save this stuff for when I've been hauling, although this would have been really pretty today. I'm kind of bummed out that I forgot that I needed to haul it. But this is, like I said, the shade Sexual Content. One side is like a really pretty, kind of like light peachy color. I think, you know, that's going to barely even show up on my swatch there. But this would be a beautiful highlighter for people that are darker. And then the other side is like a gorgeous mauve-y pinky rose shade. Both of them are sheer in a sense that they're just like lighter colors, but they definitely are like full pigment. And my favorite thing to do with this is just like when I was swatching in Sephora was just to like mix the two. So I just added a little bit of that peach right there. I'll put it on the back of my hand so maybe you can get a better look. But there's just one swipe of that next to that Bite lipstick. And you can just see here, it's just a really like flattering, soft pink that has a little bit of mauve tones to it. It's shimmery, but it's not like, you can't detect like particles of shimmer in this. It's just like glowy, but I don't look at anything and be like, oh, there's a fleck of shimmer, there's a fleck of glitter. Just by, you know, looking at it in the pan, you can just tell there's a little bit of like a satiny glow, but it's so pretty. And I have not tried these before. I've never tried any of their dual intensity line. So I'm really excited. I think that you can use these wet or dry. So I'm sure wet, you could get a lot more payoff off of that, but I must say I do enjoy it just dry as it is, and I can't wait to use it. Whew, I feel like I'm just flying through this stuff. I'm gonna touch just real fast on this because technically this was a birthday purchase of mine. This is the Dose of Colors Hidden Treasure palette. I mean, honestly, I've talked about this so much on my channel now that if you've not heard me talk about this palette, then you have been out of the loop for some time, but that's okay. This is a beautiful palette that contains a bunch of different warm tones. This is from, like I said, Dose of Colors, which is an online exclusive brand. This retails for 50 bucks. This is what my husband bought me along with some other things for my birthday, so I love it. I am wearing it currently on my eyes today. I have coin on the lid, I have map in the crease along with key and onyx, and I just kind of created like a nice like goldeny, shimmery, fun little eye look. So I've been using this like every single day that I've been wearing makeup because I have not been able to take my hands off of this. I have a review and a tutorial all on this, so you guys can go back on my channel and look that up if you're interested, but overall it's fantastic. I've used this now for a couple of weeks. I love it. And then finally, what I have to talk about are some Makeup Geek shadows. I received 2 Makeup Geek shadows a little while back in a BoxyCharm. I think it was 2-3 months ago, and I fell in love with them. And I told you guys when I was doing that unboxing that I would be purchasing from them. And so now that my birthday rolled around and had a little bit more spending cash, I decided to go on there. And surprisingly, I mean, honestly, like I went to go check out and I was like, $31. Like my total was just so low, and these qualities are, I mean, the quality of these shadows is just so good. So definitely, I mean, at $6 a pop, they are absolutely incredible. These are the 5 that I purchased here. So this one, and then down. This is like a random Ofra powder that I have that I can push up there for now. But yeah, just those kind of last 5 there on that side. I previously have owned these top 2, which like I said, came in the BoxyCharm. But I'll go through and I will swatch these for you guys. So we'll just start right here. This one is in, let's see here. I'm trying to see if I remember the names, but I don't. This is in Tuscan Sun. So I think Manny MUA recently used this in one of his tutorials, and I just like fell in love because I really don't have anything like this shade. It's like a peachy, pinky color, but it's kind of like mid-tone. It's not like sheer and pastel, which is what I think made it kind of like unique. And then the next color to it here, this is called Secret Garden. This is one of her duochrome formulations, which are like my favorite. They are so freaking pretty. And this is, I think, kind of unique because it kind of has a similar idea to the one that's up top here, which is a lot like Max Club or something like that. But this is like a really intense teal color that has a purple shift to it. So you can definitely see it more when it's like actually swatched out on the skin because it kind of just looks like teal here. But you know, depending on how it catches that light, it can kind of look a little bit purpley, then it can go back to teal. It's just a cool color, and the formulation on those is amazing. The next color right here, this is called Tiki Hut, and Tiki Hut is just one of those like warm mustardy brown colors. You can just tell how pigmented that is. It's absolutely beautiful. And then the next shade is called Mai Tai. This is another duochrome shadow. Again, I just love this formulation. Looking at this shadow now, I actually do think I have something similar to this in my collection, but I will still definitely get a lot of use out of this. It's gonna kind of barely show up on my pinky there, but it really is just like a light pink that has like an orange shift, or it's like a light peach that has like a pink shift. I think that's a better way to describe it. Really pretty. And then finally we have Cherry Cola, which is a shade that I see again a lot of people use in their tutorials, and it just seems to me like it'd be such an intense, beautiful burgundy. I'm gonna say this one was a little bit disappointing. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell there, but you can still see like a lot of like my skin through that. So it's definitely like not as intense as I think the swatches that they have on the Makeup Geek website made them out to be. However, this is still a very pretty eyeshadow, and for the purpose that I'm going to use it for, which is most likely in the crease, having something that's like, it doesn't need to be like full pigment. You know, it's not like a lid shade for me where I really want it to pop. this will still be a really, really great outer corner or crease shade. But yeah, those are all the colors that I got. Do you guys like my little finger swatches? But yeah, that is the end of what I've got. Like I said, I mean, it's not like it was a huge haul, but I feel like I got a pretty good amount of stuff. I'm really happy with all the things that I purchased or the things that I received, which I'm really happy with. So overall, it was a really good birthday. I just want to thank you all. I got so many amazing like Snapchats, and I got some Instagram comments and stuff from you guys telling me happy birthday, which really did mean a lot to me. I am like a birthday freak. Like, birthdays to me, it's not even mine. It's just like anybody around me. If it's their birthday, I go crazy. Like, I love birthdays. So it was so great to get that support from you guys. And also thank you all so much for around that time. I know I wasn't on YouTube very much, and that's just because my family was here, and you guys were all really great with that. I hope you guys have a great day, night, wherever you are, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye-bye.